Chairman Hoffman?
Here?
I think your clock is off.
Commissioner Reedman? That's, the clock there is wrong.
Here.
Commissioner Fiorito?
Here.
Other members here?
Chief Bill Caponegro?
Deputy Clerk Schulteis?
Okay, we want to do a thing for the approval of the minutes for the February 22nd meeting.
I was fine with them.
We need a second?
Oh, I'll second.
All right.
Okay. Chairman
Everything looked
Hoffman?
fine to me.
Oh, okay, sure.
You okay?
Yes, I was going to call roll. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Commissioner Reedman?
Aye.
And Commissioner Fiorito?
Aye.
Okay.
I think, do you have a closed session you're calling
We
for?
want to go to closed session, please? Okay.
Okay, we have to have a motion?
Motion to go into closed session?
I'll second it.
Okay. Commissioner Reedman?
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito?
Aye.
Chairman Hoffman?
Aye.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, it's 4:30. We're back in open session, and all of the commissioners are present.
Okay, we'd like to put in a motion to change the testing process for the sergeants with looking at submitting new curriculum for consideration, as well as changing the process a bit on how the testing process works.
A second?
A second?
Okay. Commissioner Fiorito?
Aye.
Commissioner Reedman?
Aye.
Chairman Hoffman?
Aye. So is there any other motion that we need? Do we need to do a motion to do a test for new
Yeah,
candidates?
let's do that.
All right, and we do another motion, and this is for starting the process for new candidates for officers in the springtime, around May 1st, somewhere
Yes.
around there.
Second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Chairman Hoffman?
Aye.
Commissioner Reedman?
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito?
Aye.
Okay, so we're done with that? New business, city video gaming machine betting. Okay, this is mine. And actually, what brought it up was, I went to the Substance Abuse Conference in Itasca, and what they had talked about was these, video gaming machines, and as you can see, they're kind of popping up.
We have our
all
fair share.
all over town. But what I heard was very interesting is that the Lake County, and Lake County is the only one that does it that I know in the state, but it is something that's going to go out, is that much like the marijuana, when we brought that into the city, there was sort of a dedicated amount to put forward for prevention or
Sure.
substance abuse. Well, they do the same thing with gambling, just to help people that have gambling problems. Because again, there are people that can handle gamble, but, much like drinking, those that can't. I think it's just really something that maybe we could, I don't know, think about talking to the city about, as far as doing that as an effort for prevention for people that have gambling problems. It's just.
And who knows, maybe they already do, but that's a good.
They might,
that's a good question to ask.
but everybody what she said was that Lake County is the only one that's
Oh.
really started doing this, so.
So the tax revenue comes from the gaming machines?
It's just you dedicate a,
Right. But does it go to the city or does it go to the county?
Well, we get our share.
right,
Okay.
We get our share, everybody gets their share.
yes.
And it's two-part. Does the state cut a portion of that for,
They might. I just think it's something worth looking into, because I think, again, when people see these things, around, it's like, okay, well, is the city just interested? No, the city is also interested in that when people have problems with gambling, there are ways people can,
I know the state has a program, because, we had our former deputy chief now works at the gaming board.
right,
If you have a gambling problem, as long as you have to initiate and sign this paper to say, don't allow me into any.
oh, yeah, they have
sites."
that, right, that's right,
But-
yes.
I wonder how many have done that.
Not a lot do.
Okay.
Not a
But
lot do.
It's a good idea.
Yes, it's a very
But
good idea.
then, I think it should be kind of like, there should be a kind of like a red flag law like they have with guns. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you got a guy who, we dealt with a guy who's been kicked out of a couple of them.
Yeah,
Who gets so angry and mad. He was like 6'6",
bang the machine.
punched the machine.
Sure.
I think if you do that, you're that out of control.
Yeah.
Never mind you
Yeah,
signing it.
yeah.
I sign, you don't get to go in another gambling institute in Illinois, period.
Right.
Happened twice. And so that guy, we brought him in, and our previous deputy chief had that form and said, hey, would you, come on, what do you think about this? And he's like, no. That's how long the meeting
And
lasted.
again, there's also, for like the police social worker, there's a training that she could go to
Really?
for that, when you're going into homes where you're seeing, obviously, the money is not coming in, it's definitely
Ooh.
going out.
Well, that's something I'm gonna have her look-
And that's
I'm gonna
free
have to look
training.
at.
I can get a referral for her for that.
Please do that.
Training, because it's just great. Because I am so impressed with your use of the police social worker. I can guarantee you, most police departments do not use them the way they're supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
They get to see things that, most people don't get to see, and they can approach people with.
For
you know,
sure.
Here's a way you can get some help, or this or that, or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's a great
So-
idea. Please
so-
share that. with
So,
me.
yeah,
I know.
so,
Good.
okay. So that's all I wanted to
Great.
bring up about that.
Good stuff.
All right. Any old business?
I just want to add, very, very quickly, we struck gold with David Mulaney, the Chicago retired sergeant, who's one of our part-timers.
Right.
He holds the record for the fewest amount of ride-along trainings, where he's like, "Oh, I'm ready to go." And everyone agreed. We cannot believe it. He's sharp, he's an excellent report writer. People are blown away. And when he was second day, he didn't need any help. He knew where to go, because, these streets are kind of crazy out
Sure.
there. So he's sharp, he gets along with everybody. We struck gold with this one.
Good. It's wonderful.
He's a, I wish he would do full-time. That's how much I feel about this guy. He's terrific. So that's good. Rocco's coming along with training. We've all got his, I'm not sure it's called that, but just today, Pete, it's kind of funny. He's like, hey, when you goof around with Rocco. So my thing with Rocco is when he sees me, he knows I'm gonna massage him.
Yes.
So he just lays down. I don't roughhouse him.
Right.
I'm the massager.
Okay.
So he's like, oh, there's Chief.
Yeah. There you go. That's
So,
what my dog does with me,
because
too.
I
Just
rub
lays on the-
his legs
Right.
and his back, and he's like, when you rough out, wow, this is what Pete did. He goes, well, when you want to play with him, there's hand signals. He goes, this is what he did. He goes, you got to do jazz hands. I go, that's the command. I go, well, I won't be doing that, 'cause I'm the rub down guy. I'm not jazz handsing Rocco to jump
Right.
on me, because when you do that, he comes up on your chest.
Sure.
But he's a great dog, but he's come along.
That's great.
Until he's certified, he won't hang out much, although he
Right.
has been lately,
Okay.
a day's time, but
Okay.
he's come along really good.
Okay. I just think that,
Remember, if you see Rocco, it's jazz hands, and he'll come up on you.
he'll knock me over.
All right, that's all
Okay.
I got.
All right. Do we have any department correspondence? No?
The busy season is coming, summer outreach programs, all the events that we do, a ton of them, including, Rock and Runway and the block party. And the first event is going to be the Community Day. That's always a big one. I hear that somebody suggested, I wasn't there, was to have a dunk tank, and I'm a guy that's sitting in there. Is that true? Is that true, or is that a joke?
I was at the meeting and nobody ever said that, but I love it.
Oh. Well, I will go along with it, but so it'll cost.
Sure.
And we donate that to
Sure.
some
That's
fund.
fantastic.
I think that's
I'll
an
do it.
excellent idea. I think that's an excellent.
Heck, I'll even wear my uniform, just, because, if it gets wet, I'll change into a dry one. To get the money to donate to we'll find something, whether it's the Cancer Society or who knows,
Right.
gambling.
Saving up my money now.
Okay, save it up, because it's not gonna be cheap. No, it'll be cheap. Like, you buy 3 balls for $5, and if
Okay,
you dump me,
okay.
you dump me,
That's-
and we'll still
I'm
give
in.
you some, like,
I'm in.
police department bling or something,
I'm in.
Okay,
That's,
so Rochelle must have been
I
kidding me,
think,
but
I think
I'm
she may
for-
have been kidding you.
okay, but I'm for it.
Hey.
I'm
I
for
think
it.
it's an excellent, I'm with you, Karen, I agree.
We can do
It's an
it.
excellent idea. Okay. All right, Karen, we don't have any public comment?
No public comments. Did you also want to mention, Chief, that the April 10th is the awards?
Oh, April 10th, City Council, 6:30. We're going to do our awards ceremony first. Citizen Volunteer of the Year, and we're going to be doing 1 unit citation. I think it involves 4 officers. But typically, and we discussed it, guys thinking that we're doing too many award ceremonies throughout the year because it's hard for
Yes.
everybody to get here. So we're going to do probably 1 at Old Orchard Country Club 1 time a year.
Okay.
However, we're going to do it this time to recognize our citizen volunteer of the year, Joe, I can't think his last name. You'll see.
Okay. Okay.
He's a good guy. So I'm guessing it'll take a total of 15 minutes if you guys can get here.
Yep.
Be out by 6:45.
This is when?
The 10th.
April 10th.
April 10th. Got it.
Where is it gonna be at?
Right here.
Old
Right
Orchard.
here.
Oh, right here. Okay. All right, well, then the next meeting is April 26th.
I will not be here. I can make the week before, I just cannot make that day. I'll be in North Carolina.
Did you want to keep the date, or?
We could, can you move the date? Are you okay with moving the date if we go a week earlier?
Sure.
What day would that be?
The 19th.
I'm going out of town to New York from the 16th till the 19th, but I'm not sure what time I'm coming back
He's not sure what time.
on the 19th.
Just leave it where it is.
All right, we'll leave it where it is on the
Okay.
26th. Maybe we can,
You can
Remote
change it
meeting or
at
something.
any time as long as there's 48 hours notice.
if we need to.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can dial. I'm going to be,
sure.
actually, I'm going to ST Ford Racing School, so,
Serious? That's cool.
All right, well, then I think we can close the meeting.
Motion to
To
adjourn.
close?
second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.